Hello, it's Polish Paul VR. Welcome to the channel. I hope all of you are alright and sound, and of course, as always, I hope you're playing some awesome PSVR games. And of course, as always, we're going to do some PSVR news. We've got release window for Alvo, we're gonna talk about No Man's Sky, and also we're gonna talk about Vertigo Games, the developers of Arizona Sunshine, and a bit of information about backwards compatibility on PlayStation 5. So let's just jump into it, and right away let's start from Alvo. First of all, behind me you can see this brand new trailer that the developers published on the PlayStation channel, and by the way, I love reading the comments. VR gamers getting it and getting excited. Flat gamers are like, what's going on? Because they do not just understand. It's so hard to show the VR game on the flat screen, but nevertheless, I know you know, and I know as well how good Alvo is going to be, especially after very positive feedback what I heard about from their beta. So yeah, that looks nice. Anyway, the release window, that's what you come here for. So the developer is saying this game will be coming late fall, so it's not even that far away, sooner than I expected, definitely. Just a couple of months away, and of course on PlayStation VR we need more virtual reality shooters. I mean, Firewall is amazing, probably the best one, even if you compare it with PC shooters. Honor and Duty D-Day, very nice budget shooter, let's say it, but also we need more, it's not enough there. And here comes Alvo with all its fanciness and greatness. So this game been in the development forever. I think it started like 2017. Bit of a bumpy ride, but looking at what I'm seeing now, this trailer and awesome footage, the developer gave it all, they gave it everything, and it shows. So a lot of probably sweat and hard work went to this game, and now we're gonna have a lot of sweat and fun playing it, so that's happy times. Alvo will support move controllers, will support aim controller, and it will support DualShock. It will have dedicated servers, so connection issues shouldn't be the issue. And also, I know some of you have been asking me about manual reloading. At the moment, that's not the case. Of course, with aim, you cannot do it anyway. Same goes for DualShock. With the move controllers, you probably could, but then it would be... people would kill you in time, you would probably reload. I don't know. But nevertheless, there will be few game modes as well. Community is excited. The developer is excited. I am excited. I cannot wait to play this game. So this is the release window. I'm sure very soon we're gonna get more solid release date, but at least we've got this little bit of information, and like I said, it's earlier than I expected, which makes me super happy. And of course, another shooter that supports aim controller, my favorite controller ever. I cannot say it enough, it's amazing. Anyway, moving on to the next story, we're gonna talk about the developers of Arizona Sunshine, and another cool shooter with aim controller support, and another shooter that had a bit of a bumpy ride, because when it's released on PSVR there was tracking issues, there was a lot of issues, let's just say, but everything got fixed, it's got nice DLCs, and also the game is just fun. So what's happening with Vertigo Games? They was acquired by KOCH, is that the name? KOCH Media, and this KOCH Media is part of THQ Nordic Group. So kind of big money behind it, I suppose. But also I'm glad to hear it. It's the Vertigo Games itself, they are very excited. But also when flat publisher acquires virtual reality publisher, hopefully Vertigo Games gonna have some influence on them to release some of their games maybe in VR. I don't know, that would be cool. So what Vertigo game is up to now, they working on after the fall. Another multiplayer shooter that looks great. This one gonna be a bit different because this one gonna be played as a co-op. So of course a lot of looting and teamwork, very important. And this coming hopefully this year. They didn't share that much information with us yet. They showed this great looking trailer, so the game itself looks pretty sweet, but we don't have enough information yet. But what I know is enough to get excited about. We reached the point of the year when all the big games come in, and the PlayStation VR owners should be very happy about it. So yeah, Vertigo Games, very good studios, published loads of games, released their own games. Very soon this month they will be releasing traffic jams as well, which looks pretty nice when you're the little traffic officer directing traffic, but everything goes crazy and you're like, oh, what I'm doing, so that's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, let's see what futures holds for them, but all best to them, and of course, congratulations. Nevertheless, let's move on to the another story, and we're going to talk about PlayStation 5 backwards compatibility. So as we know, Sony said, yes, we're gonna do backwards compatibility, and most of the games will work, but people was kind of confused, thinking like, what is most of the games? How much is that? What do they mean by it? So they said basically 99% of the games from PS4 will work on PS5. And I said before, what I'm thinking is that any game that uses some sort of mobile app or something like that, maybe that's gonna be the issue, because system software gonna be different, so maybe that's not gonna work. That's just my best guess. Might not be the case, but nevertheless, listen, do not take it with a pinch of salt. Do not trust Sony too much, because lately they kind of like lied, maybe, I don't know. But with this pre-order kerfuffle what they just performed, which basically what's happened is they said to people, yes, we're gonna give you plenty of notice before pre-order, we're not gonna suddenly do it, so everyone will have to rush for it. That's not gonna happen, and of course that's exactly what's happened. And also they said that they believe in next gen, and next gen is gonna be next gen, and they're gonna leave old gen behind, because they believe in generations, which is not the case as well, because of course most of PS5 games, the launch titles, will be available for PS4 owners, which is, I think it's nice, but nevertheless, they say 99%, so that's happy times. But like I said, those days now, we have to like kind of not trust Sony too much, because you don't know how much truth they saying. Nevertheless, listen, I managed to order my PlayStation 5 finally. I couldn't decide that if I want digital or disc version for, the version with disc drive, I mean. I was leaning towards the disc drive so I can put my older games, play them, but the life chosen for me, because the only digital edition was available. I ordered it straight away before somebody else snagged it. So yeah, I'm happy now. I'm gonna have PS5 on time, which is Europe, what is it, after US? Yes, 17 November or something like that. Not even that far away. So the PSVR game is gonna be backwards compatible as well, and I'm assuming 99% of them. The games that been using mobile app, it was Persistence, one of my favorites, so that's gonna be shame if I'm right, but hopefully I'm wrong. Some other one, I cannot think now of it, but the upcoming traffic jams will have mobile app as well. Nevertheless, most of the games will work just fine. What you're gonna do, you're gonna get your PSVR, unplug it off your PlayStation and say, bye, it was fun, we had fun, it was good, right, so many cool memories, but time to part our ways. And then you're gonna plug it into your PS5s and be like, oh, hello, we're gonna make some new, fresh, brand new memories. Now, for the camera, that new camera apparently is supposed to make tracking better, but also Sony themselves didn't confirm that you're gonna use it for PSVR. So you'll be able to use your old camera, and Sony said what you're gonna have is you're gonna get free adapter. How you'll be able to claim it, they said they're gonna let you know, so Sony saying things, what if there is no free adapter? Well, hopefully it will be, but nevertheless, I do hope that new camera will be working with PSVR. My best guess is it probably will, but as of now, Sony just says this new camera is so you can live stream yourself playing. So yeah, that's it. But nevertheless, it's gonna have to be. I don't know. So PS5 gonna support most of the games, as this person, I forgot his name now. The designer Mark said during his a GDC presentation, which they published on PlayStation channel, because of course GDC didn't happen because of Corona. So he said, listen people, how the backwards compatibility gonna work. Basically we're gonna make PlayStation 5 think that it's PS4, so kind of like emulation, bit of trickery, but it's gonna work, so you're not gonna see your jump in the graphics straight away, because it's gonna have like PS4 Pro specs, I suppose. can you imagine if it was just PS4 specs and PS4 Pro owners playing PS4 games on PS5 would have got worse graphics? That would be terrible. I'm sure it's gonna be PS4 Pro, but nevertheless, that's what they're gonna do. But as well, I think they're gonna make quite easy for the developers to flick the switch and make the game looks faster and better. Especially, I'm holding big hope for the games with dynamic resolution, which seems No Man's Sky seems to do that. So hopefully on PS5 this game will be clear. And speaking about No Man's Sky, funnily enough, I got some information about that as well. So let's just jump into it. The developers, Hello Games, said today to the people, to the players, to the everyone, listen, we've got another update, and this update is called Origins. Now, they didn't give us too many details. They said more details coming next week, but it looks like it's another of their big updates. So I don't think it's gonna be the next gen update, but I think it's gonna be something cool added to the game. Origins, of course, is like the beginnings, the things starting from nothing. So maybe something cool we're going to see. I don't know. No Man's Sky, of course, one of the biggest VR games at the moment. I know, very blurry, so I hope maybe Pro Patch finally, hopefully. They said when they've been talking about this update, they said, listen, we're listening to the community and what they want, so we're gonna try to give it to them. And of course, PSVR community was very vocal, saying, give us PlayStation 4 Pro Patch. So stay tuned to the channel. As soon as I know more about it, I will be letting you know. Okay, anyway, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like, because it does helps the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it, bye.